तौ संतोषयता संतौ श्रीलरूप सनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. So, if you all remember the discussion, what was going on, just I will remind you the things what we discussed early in the early classes. We established Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead as Avatari by thoroughly discussing on the first canto, third chapter, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Then after that also, we have seen so many other statements in Bhagavatam which are establishing Vishnu as Supreme Personality of Godhead. That means, or otherwise, we are seeing Krishna, which are opposite to this. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So, for this statement, there are so many opposite statements also we were seeing in the Bhagavatam in several places, where direct meaning of those are like that. They are establishing that Krishna as Avatara instead of Avatari. And to how to understand those? So that means, because Sutra, Paribhasha Sutram, or otherwise Paribhasha Sutram will be coming in the Shastra one place, but it is going to defeat. Defeat means it can suppress the voice of even thousands of people who are going against to this, because Paribhasha Sutram is like that. It is always powerful. Actually, it comes only once. We should not understand that some statements, many statements are there against to the Paribhasha Sutra. So those also we should consider their strength is more, because there are many are there. Based upon that strength, we are calculating, and we should not treat like that. That means many are there, and many, like in the case of this democracy, many people, whatever they speak, that will become the truth. Actually, that will become the law, and many people vote for which, so that will be the concluded. But that is not the fact. Actually, in the case of Paribhasha Sutram, so Paribhasha Sutram means it comes one place only in the whole book, in whole Shastra or whole scene. In total scene, it comes only once. It means in whole Bhagavad, it comes only one place. But it is so having its influence on even on thousands of people who are going against it. So that's why even thousands and hundreds of statements which are going to say Krishna as Avatara, those are all suppressed by the Paribhasha Sutram. So in that case, you should take those who are going against, those statements who are going against, as in favor of the Paribhasha Sutram. So we should take their meaning in favor of Paribhasha Sutra. That we discussed. That means many cases are like that. Many sentences are there in the Bhagavatam which are so directly saying that Krishna as Avatara. So how to interpret those and take the meaning in favorable with the Paribhasha Sutram, that was also discussed very clearly. And apart from this, also we started discussing actually many other chapters. That means many other points, sub points, like if you consider Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam is like a Chakravarti Vakyam. That means it is and that is that's a powerful statement when said in the Bhagavatam. And that means Bhagavata Pramanam is the highest Pramana. Even other Shastras, they are all also supporting that. That means like when king goes, he is accompanied with the many other soldiers. They are soldiers, they are also going with him. So like that, if you take Bhagavatam as Chakravarti and other Shastras are all as soldiers, Of course, Chakravarti is not dependent on the soldiers. That means Chakravarti's statement is powerful statement. Whatever he says, that has to be, even thousands of soldiers are against this, no matter actually. And his statement only is finalized, is considered as the ultimate authority. In the same way, sometimes, but many soldiers are also accompanied. Na? So, like that, many Shastras are saying Krishna as Bhagavan. So, those sections we started discussing. And even in the Bhagavatam also many sections are there. Those are all saying Krishna as Bhagavan. So those sections we started discussing. Even in the Bhagavatam or even in the outside Shastras also many, they are telling Krishna as Bhagavan. So out of those, that means we discussed already many in this 40 before 43. So 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, so many anuchadas we discussed based on small anuchadas. In that means, so in that final one we are going to discuss, that means it is some topic, in the some topic we are seeing, that means Krishna Karananasaya Vishnu confirms. So Karananasaya Vishnu also is saying that Krishna is the original supreme personality of the Bhagavan. So these things we can see many. These things we can, like the supporting statements by the others, by other shastras or by the others. So those things we started discussing. And in that final one is 43. This we are going to discuss today. It is just a supporting statement. Paribhasha Sutram doesn't need, but still someone is going to help it. It will also not reject. So like this, some statement is there. We are taking the, so Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is going to confirm Krishna as Bhagavan. That is a point we want to discuss today. Kshirodak Sai Vishnu also confirms Krishna as the Bhagavan. So for this we are going to take the, so 10th canto, first chapter, 21 to 23. 10th canto, if you remember 10th canto, first chapter. So what is happening here in this canto? In this canto, we are seeing that in the 10th canto, from the beginning, there, all the demigods, they went to Brahmaji, and along with Brahmaji, so along with all these demigods, Brahmaji also goes to Kshirodak Sai Vishnu, that means Shir Sagar. Of course, demigods are not able to see, and Brahmaji, they are all on the bank of Kshir Sagar. So they all sitting there or standing there. And Brahmaji was hearing the direct voice of, so Vishnu there. They were just explaining their purpose why they went there, because Mother Earth was tortured by these demons, and that's why demigods are not happy. And that reason they explained, that means Brahmaji says that to the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. And Kshirodak Sai Vishnu started giving the reply. Kshirodak Sai Vishnu, when he gives reply, this reply is not, cannot be heard by demigods. Directly, Brahmaji is hearing, that means Brahmaji went into Samadhi. He is hearing his voice and repeating to hear. Hearing, and is directly whatever voice is said by the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu, that is directly repeated by Brahmaji to demigods. So, and look, they could not hear. They were not able to hear. Only Brahmaji is hearing. Because Brahmaji went into Samadhi and he is hearing that voice as it is, he is repeating. So we see those three slokas. From that, whatever Kshirodak Sai says, that as it is, Brahmaji is repeating to demigods. In those Kshirodak Sai Vishnu statements, we are seeing that Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead, Avatari. Yeah. Mike.
Here, the translation, what it is written, oh immortal beings. So it is like Bhagavan was addressing all the demigods. That word is coming like a plural. So that means if Lord speaking to Brahma, alone to Brahma, then he will not use the plural word, na?
No, in these three slokas, second sloka onwards, it is a direct speech of Kshirodakasaya Vishnu, not the first sloka.
Okay, direct to Brahma only.
Uh,
He will okay.
See the first meaning, then you will understand. So what are these three slokas? 10, 1, 21 to 23. गिरं समाधौ गगने समीरतां निशम्या वेदास्त्रिदशानुवाचः गां पौरुषीं मे शृणुताममरा पुनर्विधीयतामाशु तथैव माचिरम् पुरैवा पुंसावधृतो धरज्वरो भवद्भिरं यदुषूपजन्यताम् स यावदु उर्व्याभरमीश्वरेश्वरः स्वकालशक्त्या क्षपयंश्चरेद्भुवि वासुदेव गृहे साक्षात् भगवान् पुरुषः परः जनिष्यते तत्प्रियार्थं संभवन्तु सुरस्त्रियः. These are the three slokas. I will read the BBD translation. Prabhupada translation. While in trance, Lord Brahma heard the words of Lord Vishnu vibrating in the sky. Thus he told the demigods, O demigods, hear from me the order of Shri Sai Vishnu, the Supreme Person, and execute it attentively without delay. So that means what? O demigods, who is saying? Amaraha. Brahmaji is saying. Brahmaji, what he is saying to demigods? O demigods. So that's easy. He is hearing directly Shri Sai Vishnu's and he about to speak those words. But before that, he is saying that, O demigods, hear from me the order of Shri Sai Vishnu, the Supreme Person, and execute it attentively without delay. Okay. So that's the first statement, first sloka, that Amaraha, O demigods, is spoken by Brahmaji to that. In front of him, demigods are there. To them, he is saying. Next sloka. In the next sloka, we see what is the meaning translation. Lord Brahma informed demigods. So, informed, that means Lord Brahma, these words, whatever, Pura. So these words, he said already, whatever he is getting instructions from the Shri Vishnu, as it is, he is going to speak. So that is what we are seeing here. Before we submitted our petition to the Lord, he was already aware of distress on earth. Consequently, for as long as the Lord moves on earth to diminish its burden by his own potency in the form of time, all of you demigods should appear through plenary portions as sons and grandsons in family of the Yadus. These words are spoken by whom? Shri Sai Vishnu. Shri Sai Vishnu is speaking, Brahmaji is hearing, and Brahmaji as it is repeating in front of Amaras. That means, but if you go to the Sanskrit, it will be more clear. Pura eva pumsavadruto dharajvaro bhavadbihi amshaihi yadushu upajanyatam. He knows Supreme Personality. Pumsa pura avadrutaha. That means Kshirodakasaya Vishnu is saying these words. That means Supreme Lord, Pumsa means by the Supreme Purusha. So Purayeva, that means he already knows. That means Krishna already knows. Pumsa. Pumsa avadruta. It is known by the, so Pumsa. Pumsa means by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So So that's why your petition he knows already. What you should do? Bhavadbihi amshaihi yedushu upajanyata. That means all the demigods with their portions, they should appear in the. That means portions means yeah. Portions means these demigods will be in the spiritual in their respective planets also, and they will be coming here. It's not that the demigods are appearing in the Krishna Leela. That doesn't mean that all the Swarga is vacant now. No. So Bhavadbihi Amshaihi Yedushu Upajanyata. You people should take birth in the Edukul. Saha Yavad Urvya Bharamishwareshwaraha. So by the time he comes and comes to the earth, before that, you should do this activity. Sakala Shaktya Kshapayan Chared Bhuvi. And he is going to come with all his potencies. And he is going to roam in this earth. He is going to ride on this earth. This is the second sloka. Next, one more point also is saying, Vasudeva gruhe sakshat bhagavan purushah paraha janishyate tat priyardham sambhavantu surastriyah. So translation is, Paraha Purushaha. This statement also is said by Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. That's why he is saying Paraha Purushaha. I am also Purusha, but he is Paraha Purushaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who has full potency, will personally appear as son of Vasudeva. Therefore, all the wives of the demigods should also appear in order to satisfy him. So, Tat Priyartham, here in this statement, why? Tat Priyartham Sambhavantu Surastriha. Even the demigods' wives, also they should appear in the Yadukula for his pleasure. Okay, from these words, we are clearly understanding that Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is referring to whom? He is referring to the Krishna. Because he is saying, Brahmaji is not, is giving the things actually. As it is, whatever he is hearing, he is repeating. And in that words, Kshirodak Sai Vishnu clearly indicating, so Krishna as Paraha Purusha. Mike.
Here, why we have to take it that Parapurusha as a Krishna? For Kshirodak Sai Vishnu, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu is there because Garbhodak Sai Vishnu is the cause for him, or Karnadak Sai Vishnu is there. So either one we can take. Now, why we have to take it Krishna here?
Why we can take? Because Krishna only appearing, na? Who appeared after that? After this incident happening, who appeared? Krishna appeared, na? That's why he only. Karnano Sai Vishnu, Krishna, who appeared? Karnano Sai, whoever appearing, he only saying. So who appeared? Karnano Sai Vishnu didn't appear there with the 4 hands. Only Krishna appeared with 2 hands and with beautiful form. Next in this, if you analyze this, see Paurushim. In the Paurushim me Shrunatam. Paurushim means here, in the first sloka, if you see, we are going to give the little bit technical support for this discussion. Paurushim Purushena. So Paurushim means Purushena Purusha Abhinyena Vishnu Rupena Kshirodak Shayana Swayameva Ukta Gam Bacham. In 10.1.30, what is it? 21. 21. In 21, what is that? Paurushim is there. Paurushim is there. This Paurushim sentence, Paurushim word means what? Paurushim Gam actually is a Visheshana for the. So Gam. Gam means what? Speech. Paurushim Gam means so Purushas. So said by Purusha. Said by Purusha. Said by Purusha. This is a Paurushim. Said by Purusha. Paurushim means said by Purusha. So here, why we have to take this word? This word glossing is given here. Said by Purusha. Who said that Purusha is? Purusha. Who is this Purusha? Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. So what is that? 2, 6, 31. Purusha means Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu you are taking. Said by Purusha means Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. Based upon what sloka you can take Purusha means Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu? You can see in the 2, 6, 31 also. There Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is telling to Brahmaji in the 2, 6, 31. So I create Lord Shiva, and he will be destroying, and I create Brahma. He'll be you. That means he's telling to Brahmaji, you will be doing creation. So Lord Shiva will be doing destruction, and Purusha. He says Purusha. I in the form of Purusha is going to maintain. He says. So that's why based upon 2, 6, 31, you are going to take here Purusha means so Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. That's Purusha means here what? So Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. Based upon this statement we have to. That is the thing is said here. Purushasya vachanameva anudayati. And 10.2.22 in this statement here 22, what is that? Pura. The word Pura is stating. Pura eva. What is that sloka? Pura eva. Lord knows previously only. That's Pura eva pumsa avadrutaha. These words are said by Pura eva. These are all said by what? Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is saying directly. Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is saying directly, and is saying, and those that Vani Brahmaji is hearing and telling to demigods. So that's why. That means these words of belong to whom? Pura. Belong to Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. He is saying what he is saying. Yeah. Pumsam. So Pura eva Pumsam Adi Rupena. Pumsa means here in that sloka what is there? Pumsa is there. Pumsa means what? Adi Rupena. You should like Adi Rupena. Who is that Adi Rupa? Krishnastu Bhagavan say. Krishna. That you should take. Swayam Bhagavata. Pumsa means there you should. That means it is already known by Pumsa. That means by Purusha it is said. That Pumsa means you should take Adirupaha Krishna. And Amshaihi Sri Krishna Amshabhutaihi Tat Parshadaihi Adivihi Ithameva Prachuryena Uktam. Krishna is Krishna Amshabhutaihi Tat Parshadaihi. And also it is said in that Upasanyata. He knows, Krishna knows. And what you people do? Karana Saishnu, sorry, Kshara Saishnu saying, you people also, Bhavad Bihi means you people, by your people, but you people should appear in Yadukula. In Yadukula through the Lord's Amshas, through his Adipurushas Amshas. What are those? That means Lord's Amshas will be there like example. Lord's Amshas are the Nitya Parshadas, like Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and all these. So, or otherwise, whoever, that means Lord's, before coming to Lord, whoever was there, that means various Lord's relatives, like Vasudeva, Devaki, Yasodamayi, all, and some others also, some other relatives. They are all Amshas of the Lord. Some are Amshas and some are Nitya Parshadas. Some are like that, many are there. In that, so before coming to the Lord, so many Amshas are appearing from the Goloka. In those Amshas, these demigods are entering. Yes. For example, anyway, before coming to the Lord, Pradyumna never come because Pradyumna comes later actually. But technique is what? So Pradyumna Tattva will be there. That means Pradyumna Tattva will be there. That is nothing but is Amsha of the Lord. Or this, it's Vyuha of the Lord. In that, Kamadev is entering. This is a philosophy. This is a technique actually. Demigods enter into the part and parcel of the Lord. This is a technique. This is a system. So like that, what they should do, all these demigods. So whoever that means related to the, whoever is elders to the Krishna, they has to appear early, na? They has to appear early. So that's why Tirumala is sleeping. Good Tirumala. One moon is also sleeping. And another 3 more moons are there on the online. Okay, no problem. You sleep, please. So that's why they are all these demigods. You means demigods. Demigods are appearing through the Lord Samshas before to the Lord. Some after also, based upon their role actually, they will be entering. So also we are seeing clearly, they are all appearing in the, it is said, the Nandadhyaye vraje gopa yaschamisham cha yoshitaha vrishnayo vasudevadya devakyadya yadustriyaha sarve vai devata praya ubayorapi bharata gnatayo bandhu suhrudo ye cha kamsanuvrataha. It is said in 10.1.62 to 63. Here we are seeing, so Nanda and all other cowherd men residing in Vraja, the wives of the cowherd men, Vasudeva and Vrishni, Devaki, and Yadava women, the kinsmen, relatives, and friends of both Nanda and Vasudeva, and even those in the service of the Kamsa, are predominantly Devas. That means all these, the Goloka setup will be there. Na? In the Goloka, there are real associates will be there. They are all before, because they are elder to the Krishna. Whoever is elder to the Krishna, they are appearing before the Krishna. And in them, respective demigods all are entering. We don't have that exact information who is entering into whom. So which demigod is entering? Like that, they are all entering in this. That we seeing in the 10.1.62 to 23, 63 in these two slokas. Just it is elaboration, nothing but. Tasya Adi Purushatmeva Vanakti. So here Pumsa means Adi Purusha we are saying. So how he is Adi Purusha? That means Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is telling, na? So Purusha knows already. That Purusha we treated as Adi Purusha. Why he is Adi Purusha? How to know? Because you see, Saha Antaryamitvat. How can you say he is Adi Purusha? Because he is Antaryami. Krishna is Antaryami. Antaryami. See, what Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is saying, he knows already, means he is Antaryami. He is Antaryami. That's why he is saying he knows already. He is Antaryami. Krishna is Antaryami. And beginning with Saha, so because he is supreme, Tasyaha api amshitvat sa adi purusha Sri Krishna punarishwareshwarah tridhisha shabdavat. तदा च दशमस्य पंचाशीतमे श्री मद आनकदुंदिबिना उक्तम युवः न नहौ सुतौ साक्षात् प्रधान पुरुषेश्वरौ. Why we are taking Krishna as Adi Purusha? Because Vasudeva is also saying in the here 10.85.18. There also Vasudeva is saying. Vasudeva is saying what? Vasudeva is saying these you both. That means Vasudeva is saying to Krishna and Balaram, you both are not just my sons. So you both are not my sons, but Pradhana Purusheshwarau. That means you are the Pradhana Purusha. That means Adi Purusha. That means you both are the original personality of the Godhead, the Supreme Purushas. You are all. Like that he's saying. So that's why here we are taking Krishna and Balaram. So Kshirodak Sai Vishnu also is saying that Pumsa means we are taking as Adi Purusha. One simply supporting point. It is not the highest point. What is that supporting point? Here, demigod's condition he is knowing already. So Antaryamitva is there. Means he is not a ordinary Purusha. So he is knowing everything. And that and also Vasudeva's statement. Based upon this, we are saying. And Shakala Shaktya. So he is appearing. So this and after that in the next sloka, 10 to 23. In 10 to 23, also we are seeing that. In 10 to 23, what we are seeing, so that Krishna is, sorry, 10.1.23. Then 2, why I am writing 10.1. You people didn't say this also. 10.1.23. In 10.1.23, Vasudeva Gruhe Sakshat Bhagavan Purusha Paraha Janishyate Tat Priyardam Sambhavantu Surastriyaha. So here Kshirodak Sai Vishnu clearly saying Vasudeva, he is appearing in the Vasudeva's house. Vasudeva's house. And all the demigods should also appear. So for the sake of what? For his pleasure. For Krishna's pleasure. For Krishna's pleasure, demigods also should appear. Surastriya, they should appear. Like example, Upendra's wife is there. And she has to appear in the she also has to appear as one of the wife. She will enter into someone's home, into the one, that means Nitya Parshdas will be there in that. So these Surastriya, they should also enter. they should enter Swayam Avati Tirsham Karan. They should enter into this Leela, these demigods. Why they should enter? For the pleasure of Krishna. Here from this, actually, Jiva Goswami, anyway, one side point is mentioning here. What is that side point? Here you see in the whole episode, Krishna is appearing. Demigods got the problem. They went to Brahmaji. And Brahmaji took them to Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. And they expected the solution from whom? From the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. Because Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is the maintainer. And he has to solve the problem. But here, all of a sudden, why Krishna is entering in between? What is the point actually? Did anyone ask, any demigod ask, oh my dear Krishna, you come and help me? Any demigods prayed? Demigods went to the Brahmaji and Brahmaji took them to the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. Then who should do the help? Kshirodak Sai Vishnu should do the help. But why here Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is not doing anything and Krishna is without asking him. He is directly, he wants to come. Kshirodak Sai Vishnu, what he is saying? Krishna knows everything and he is coming with all his Shaktis. And you people also go and make the arrangements for that. That means you become also different relatives and different so and so. Then why he is saying? Then why Krishna is interfering into this? From this what? That means nobody requested him. Still he is coming. Means this is establishing that Krishna is coming to this material world only for his enjoyment. It is the point actually. This is the point. That means it's like, that's why whenever Krishna appears, there is no any material reason actually. Just for the killing, the annihilating the demons is not his main duty. Why he comes to this material world? Just for his pleasure. Unmattavat, like a mad person. So keep on, that means dancing in the same way on the road, and there is no any cause actually, material cause, any cause behind that. In the same way, Krishna also when he appears, there is no any material cause actually. And why he comes? He comes just for his sake, just for his pleasure. If you say Krishna is having some material cause to come to this material world, what apatti will be coming? What will happen, Ananta? If you say Krishna to come to this material world, there is some cause, material cause is there. Then what problem will come? Okay, you unmute it. बाबा जी नहीं, हमारा बाबा जी अनम्यूट करेंगे. हाँ, your voice is not coming. Yeah, no coming.
Because of some material cause he's coming.
If you say Krishna is appearing out of material cause, that means some for annihilating the enemies he's coming.
Because of some material cause he is coming.
Yeah.
Because some material cause he's coming, so effect cannot be fully transcendental.
Then what kind of apatti will come on Krishna?
Just this work is for Purusha, like Purusha Avatar, he takes care of this material things, but
yeah,
Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan and
Purusha Avatar takes care, and that is the duty of Purusha Avatar. It's not the duty of the Krishna actually. Okay. If you say so, Krishna is coming for the sake of annihilating these demons, then what apatti will be coming to Krishna's?
he's interfere. He's coming touch with Maya. I mean, touch means like from Lila.
Okay, Radharani Mataji, you want to say? Tell me. अरे अनम्यूटेड प्रभु, आप कहाँ रहते हैं? समझ में नहीं आती.
Is it audible, Prabhuji?
हाँ. पूरा.
He is also controlling Maya.
Yeah.
He is the supreme anger, but if he is coming to annihilate the demons, means he has also a responsibility.
Mataji?
That apathy, he is also responsible. He has also responsibilities. That's why he is coming. That apathy will come.
What? अरे पूर्ण कामत्व will be broken actually. Atma Ramatvam will be broken. Atma Rama Purusha, how he is not bothering about the anything or external, that means material world, whatever. Atma Rama is always dwelling in his own self. Krishna is also Atma Rama. He is always with his own potencies, energies, Sarupa Shaktis. So he is enjoying with his life. So, but he is not at all having anything which is unfulfilled. That means everything is fulfilled. If he is also bounded by some certain duties, then he is not a Atma Rama. Then he Purna Kamatvam. That means everything is not fulfilled for him. So that means something unfulfilled thing is there, and to achieve that, he also should do this something. Then it is defeating the quality of what? Atma Ramatvam. Dwelling in self. This is out actually. This feature is destroyed. So that's why here in this lila, in the presence, in the appearance of the Krishna, here also Atma Ramatvam is not defeated, or Purna Kamatvam is not defeated. Purna Kamatvam means whose desires are already fulfilled. But for you and me, desires are not fulfilled. That's why we are working hard. We are working hard and we are doing something. Or we are conditioned. That's why something is lacking in us, and to get that, so we are working hard. Something, if you don't have house, then you are working hard. So because to get that house, you are working hard. So that is unfulfilled desire, and that's why you are working hard. Why one will work hard? So to fulfill his desires. That means if Krishna is also coming here, so to fulfill his desires or his duties, then he is not complete. Purna Kamaha is not complete Purna Kama. That means whose desires are already fulfilled. And also otherwise he cannot be Atma Ramaha. So that kind of apathy is there. But here it is clearly explained that, Lord is, Krishna is coming not out of any foundation. He is coming by his own free will. Because, how can you say this? Now demigods didn't pray for him. Now Brahma didn't pray for him. Nobody prayed for him. Even Kshirodak Sai Vishnu didn't pray. He himself is coming. Okay? So like this, we should understand. Okay. Next, आप चले जाइए. So that's why he is coming for his own sake, for his own enjoyment. And whatever killing of the demons is happening as secondary activity. And that's why in his Leela, so for his enjoyment only, that means the previous, in the Rama Avatara, he in the Dandakaranya Rishis, he promised, that means you people all will relish the Madhurya Prema with me. So that's why Dandakaranya Rishis also becoming these Munis, Dandakaranya Rishi Munis, Dandakaranya Rishis, they are getting the Gopi, that means Gopi form in the Vraja. They are also taking birth in the form of Vraja. Some are directly becoming Gopis, or some are entering into the Nitya Parshada Gopis. So like this, all they are also accompanied for the giving the pleasure. So that is the main purpose. Krishna gave his promise to these Dandakaranya Rishis, that means to satisfy their desire. And that is that means for his devotees, he wants to enjoy with his devotees. So because they are all prayed, so for that purpose he is coming, and anyway he is going to kill Kamsa, Himsa, all this. That is a secondary thing that we should understand. Like this we should understand. Okay, जाएंगे 2 मिनट, टेंशन नहीं लेना है, so, क्योंकि अनुच्छेद भी खत्म होने वाला है. Okay, like this you should understand this anucheda. That means now finished actually. That means secondary statements are otherwise soldier type statements which are going to support the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, which is the emperor type statement. So those section is finished. Then we are going to discuss in the tomorrow onwards, and that means Monday onwards. Krishna is the subject of the Bhagavas. That means if you remember in the Bhakti Sandrabha what we discuss, you all know. That means everyone is there here. Adoksha Prabhu, Braj Prem and all. You also studied Bhakti Sandrabha. In Bhakti Sandrabha what we did, every conversation we took, in that conversation, what is the Abhideya? We established Bhakti is Abhideya. Similarly, we are going to take the conversations and establish, so subject of discussion, who is the subject matter there? That is Krishna. That we will do. Okay, in every conversation, their discussion is centered around the Krishna. That we are going to discuss Monday onwards. Like almost all 30 anuchedas are like this, 29. So 30 anuchedas are almost all. We will be so discussing all those conversations. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.